Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I am here to talk about a critical aspect that affects us all, that is sustainability, and specifically the sustainability challenges within the maritime transport and logistics industry. I am presenting this from a research paper that is published in 2019. Here is the research data that I am presenting. The research is conducted by Paul Tao Li, Oh Kyung Kung, and Zerun. It is published in Sustainability Journal and published by MDPI in 2019. The presentation is presented to our respected faculty, Mohammad Mustafa Aziz Shaheen, a history professor of BSMRMU, and I myself, Mohammad Rejuan Khan, ID 19211017 from PML second batch. So first of all, I am giving an overview of my presentation. So these are the topic I will discuss in today's presentation. So let's begin the discussion. First of all, to discuss about sustainability challenges, we need to know what is sustainability. So sustainability in essence is about meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. It's a holistic approach that considers the economic, social and environmental dimension of our actions. Now let's focus on the maritime transport and logistics industry. This sector is the lifeblood of global trade, facilitating the movement of goods across seas and oceans. However, the essential industry faces significant sustainability challenges that demand our attention. In this presentation, we will explore the sustainability challenges in the maritime transport and logistics industry and its way ahead. We will dive into the key dimensions of sustainability, the impact of regulations, and the evolving role of the International Maritime Organization, also known as IMO. Next is sustainability in the maritime transport and logistics. The sustainability issues in the in the field of shipping, port, and maritime logistics have historically received less attention compared to other transportation sectors. However, with increasing regulations from the IMO and the UN Sustainable Development Goals, stakeholders are now paying more attention to sustainability in these sectors. Next is the key dimension of sustainability. There are four key dimensions of sustainability. They are environmental dimension, economic dimension, social dimension, and there is regulations and initiatives. So let's discuss each dimensions. First of all, environmental dimension. The environmental dimension is widely addressed in the literature, particularly in the relation of gas emission from ships and port equipment. Emissions such as GHG, nitrogen oxide, and sulfur oxide are of particular concern. Next is economic dimension. The economic dimension of sustainability in maritime transport and logistics focuses on minimizing economic costs and reducing environmental impacts caused by ships' operations. Next is social dimension. The social dimension is becoming a major policy focus due to port or city interfaces being affected by ships' exhaust, leading to health concerns for residents. And next is regulations and initiatives. The IMO and the UN have introduced various protocols, regulations, and initiatives to address sustainability challenges, including the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions from ships. Next is IMO regulation and initiatives. I would like to shed light on the International Maritime Organization's regulations and initiatives addressing sustainability in the maritime transport and logistics industry. The IMO, as the specialized agency of the United Nations responsible for regulating shipping, plays a pivotal role in shaping the industry's approach towards sustainability. Recognizing the global impact of maritime activities on the environment, the IMO has set forth regulations and initiatives to mitigate the challenges faced by the sector. One of the key focuses of IMO regulation is the reduced of greenhouse gas emissions from ships. The IMO's initial IMO strategy and reduction of GHG emissions from ships aim to decarbonize the industry, calling for a substantial reduction in carbon intensity by 2030 and pursuing complete decarbonization by the end of the century. This emission framework encourages the adoption of cleaner fuels, energy efficient technologies, and operational measures to enhance the overall sustainability of the maritime transportation. These regulations and initiatives have impact on maritime transport. uh, there's a Marpol Convention. The IMO's adoption of the Marpol Convention and its related annexes has played a significant role in regulating emissions from ships, including limits of sulfur oxide, nitrogen oxide, and particulate matters. Also, 2030 Agenda. The UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development has promoted the IMO to develop important regulations aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, leading to proactive measures to address gas emissions from ships. And next is sustainability studies in shipping, port, and maritime logistics. There are many there are many research conducted about this topic in this area. Some of them are comprehensive literature review, Port Hinterland Freight Intermodal Distribution Network, Port City Sustainable Development, Coastal Wave Energy, and Green Port Development. So, comprehensive literature review. A review of sustainability studies in maritime military journals revealed key research trends and areas of focus, including governance, ECA compliance, and sustainability supply chain design. Next is Port Hinterland Freight Intermodal Distribution Network. Research on Port Hinterland Distribution Network has shown the importance of considering policy intervention scenarios to minimize logistic costs and CO2 emissions. Port City Sustainable Development. Stakeholders analyze and frameworks for Port City Sustainable Development have been explored, focusing on economic, social, and environmental aspects. Coastal wave energy and green port development. Studies have proposed models and decisions framework for evaluating the investment in wave energy for green port development, providing insights for sustainable energy use in port operations. Now let's discuss about the optimization of green project planning and container transport networks, particularly in the context of fostering sustainable port development. To optimize sustainability, many authorities taking actions like green project planning, container transport network connectivity, and efficiency analysis of port logistics companies. In the face of global environmental challenges, the shipping and port industries are increasingly recognizing the imperative to redefine their practices. The optimization of green port planning stands as a beacon guiding us towards a more sustainable future. The heart of this endeavor lies in reimagining container transport network. we are witnessing a paradigm shift towards greener, more efficient logistics system. Researchers and industry leaders are delving into innovative solutions to optimize routes, reduce carbon emission, and minimizing the environmental footprint of container transportation. Next is game model for pricing strategy and efficiency analysis of port logistics. Here we discuss about two things. First is tacit collusion in pricing strategy. A game model has explored the possibility of tacit collusion in pricing strategies between regional ports under new regulatory environments, highlighting the importance of government monitoring and supervision. Second, efficiency analysis of port logistics companies. The integrated approach of efficiency analysis of port logistics companies has combined forecasting the data envelopment analysis, also known as DEA models, offering insights into performance and competitiveness. In wrapping up our discussion on sustainability challenges in the maritime transport and logistics industry, it's clear that we are facing a pivotal moment. The industry's carbon footprint, resource depletion, and vulnerability to disruption demand collaborative action. The International Maritime Organization provides a roadmap with regulations and initiatives to steer us towards sustainable future. However, challenges remain, requiring financial investments, fair labor practices, and shift in mindset. In conclusion, let's see these challenges as opportunities for positive changes. By embracing innovation, advocating for responsible practices, working collaboratively, we can shape a more sustainable and resilient maritime sector. There are some future research agenda that is shown in this paper. So these are port sector government and development, regional port integration and economic corridors, emission control areas, and shipping peculiarities, methodologies, and mapping technologies. So these are the areas we can dive into for doing some more research. Thank you for staying with me all this time. Wish you all good health and Assalamu alaikum.